Yo. What's happening with you, baby? This your boy Prophet Williams, man. On another word of wisdom. Another words of wisdom. It's June the 7th, 2013, man. And you know, as always, I'm thinking about you. I'm thinking about us. I'm just thinking, you know what I'm saying? You know, and you know, to think about myself is to think about us as well. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, what's happening to the individual is happening to the collective. You know. I just wanted to come bring a few things to y'all attention. As always, you know what I'm saying, I wanted to title this lecture Cliche, or you could just say cliche shit. And you know, because this is, you know, as always, you know, just things that we really seem to not take time to you know, consider and ponder and analyze it and, you know, thoroughly think through. That's why I named this thing Cliche, because, you know, I feel like right now we are people that are living off of nothing but a bunch of cliche shit. You know, and sometimes, you know, cliche shit can be good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, sometimes, you know, some cliche sayings are the straight up truth. A lot of cliche shit didn't come about just because a motherfucker said it, you know. But a lot of things we've begun to live by that are just straight up bull jive. And, you know, and it truly shows that, you know, to live off of that cliche shows that you hadn't even thought about it in the first place, you know. And there's so many cliches, you know. You got brothers in the hood, like, you know, niggas, you know, saying all the real niggas either dead or in jail. I mean, if that's the case, then what would that make you? What would that make the person saying that shit? You know what I'm saying? All the real niggas either dead or in jail, because you're free and you're not dead. You know what I'm saying? So what would that make you? If all the real niggas are even dead in jail. You know, just like in church, you know, you might be in church and, you know, you just might see, you know, an elder get emotional, like, you know, that's why all you need is the book. All you need is the book, you know, and it's just straight outright foolishness, because if this was the case, then your pastor never would have went to school for a damn ministry. You know what I'm saying? He would have never had to study other books to understand the Bible. You know, I mean, hell, you wouldn't even pester your kids to get an education if all they needed was the Bible. Well, yeah, you never would go to college if all you needed was the Bible. You wouldn't spend $200 every year. You wouldn't spend $500 every year on books in college if it was all about the Bible. And if this was the only book you needed to live your life. So many bull jive cliches, you know. And the kids are tired of hearing it. You know, the kids are tired of hearing it. Because it's 2013, man. It's time for new things, and it's time for us to re-educate ourselves, and it's time for us to redefine ourselves. We must redefine ourselves. First understand who we are, and then redefine ourselves. You understand? Right now, this is why I say we must redefine ourselves. We living off of cliches, because all you hear parents talk about is oh, you know, you got to get a job, you got to have a job, you got to have. And true enough, you got to work. We have to work together. More than just have a job, we have to know how to work and work together, be a cohesive unit. You can't just tell these kids this cliche shit about, oh, you know, you got to get a job, you got to work hard. Because truth is, when you see all these other groups that's coming in this country, they're not working hard. When you go to a gas station, you see the Indian in the gas station, I don't see nobody working hard. I see somebody in there with a Bluetooth in their ear, talking on the phone, chilling in the AC, making their own money, ain't nobody telling them what to do. You understand? Worst of all, in our communities, they're coming in our communities and making money off of the Americans in Africa. Because we're not African American, we're Africans in America. We're not African American. So these are just things to bring these things to your attention, and the cliche bullshit that we living off of. You understand? In the way that we won't acknowledge, in the way that we refuse, you know, we refuse to go in and do inventory on ourselves. And I was telling my mother earlier, man, God ain't respecting this shit. I'm going to just tell y'all straight up, man. I got to be honest, man. You know, God ain't respecting this shit we got going on. You can run every Sunday to that building, and you can say what you want. You can say, you can let out everything you want to say on Sunday. God ain't hearing that shit, because right now people are being so ignorant and so negligent to the shit that's going on. God ain't hearing that shit. You're not even taking care of the shit that we supposed to be taking care of. So what make you think that God supposed to tend to this shit? And we being so sorry that we really supposed to sit up and make it. All we do is make excuses to not do shit. Parents sitting up making excuses to not fight for these kids, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it's crazy because the kids will say it's this, it's that, and the parents know that it's this. But then the parents be, you know, we can't make excuses. No. You can't make excuses. You're making excuses to not get out here and put your foot down this shit. And God ain't respecting that shit. I'm telling y'all first right here, right now, I'm telling y'all right now on Words of Wisdom, June the 7th, 2013. Damn it, that's the key to the riddle. God ain't respecting this shit that we got going on because we sitting right here fearing the fucking man. Whole damn, and it's crazy. And it's damn ridiculous. It's foolish and it's ridiculous. These kids need help, man. You know, it's a bunch of misappropriated energy out here in these streets, man. You know, and see, the truth is, the whole elite, all the ones that are causing all this, they're terrified of the youth. They're terrified of the energy of the youth. As a matter of fact, they know who the youth is. They know that the youth is the ones that are supposed to bring about the kingdom. They know that the youth are the ones that are supposed to bring about the kingdom. They know that the full circle is within the youth. They know that the whole circle, that the completion of the circle is within the youth. The completion of this cycle is within the youth. So it is a must that they divert this energy. It is a must that they miseducate them. It is a must that they misappropriate this energy and they have them self-destruct. This is the science of the elite. Self-destruction. Understand. Self-destruction. Sitting around believing all this shit that everybody else says. You can't and we cannot afford. Nobody can afford. I'm not just black people. I'm talking about everything in between from black to white. We cannot afford for this country to continue as the way it has. Do you understand? America is something that is also on us too. Damn the government. The government is doing shit in our name. Do you understand? So when you got them over here in these other countries doing shit that we don't even fucking know about. When they're over in other countries doing shit that we don't even fucking know about, that's actually fucking up our reputation. Do you not understand that? So we cannot afford to sit here and lollygag around. We can't afford to sit here and be in denial about all of the bullshit and all the demons that our government is dealing with. Do you understand? I mean, this shit is just, and I don't even mean to be, you know, to anybody that's too emotional out there that really don't understand what we're going through it, so you really can't understand my militant delivery right now, because this is the type of fire that is needed to get this thing started. Because this is not a cool thing going on right now, so you can't be cool about it. You have to know how to approach these things. You have to know the spirit in which to approach these things at. And right now, I have to say, God ain't feeling this shit. God ain't feeling us. God ain't hearing that shit. Because God is in us, first of all. And for us to even sit around and be asking bullshit questions like that, you totally throw that spirit out of your body. You just disrespect the whole spirit of the Creator. The whole individual mind frame. You know, we sitting around here, like I say, church to church. You go church to church, and you see the nicest cars outside. But then we act like we can't understand why these kids out here spending $180 on shoes. The power is in the group, it's in the collective. As I just was saying, that all these people that's coming in our community that's making money are making money. They ain't working hard at all. All these Indians in these gas stations that Negroes complain about, you know what I'm saying? All of this is because Negroes refuse to work together, and Negroes refuse to pay attention, and we refuse to put our money together. And this is just the bottom line. Just the bottom line. Not understanding, man. Not understanding the real game. Playing the game to play. You know? And most of all, it's because we lazy. Just because we straight damn lazy. Straight lazy. Coming in, these Chinese folks coming in, got hair shops. You can do your own hair. Chinese folk coming in doing, you know, got weave shops, you know, got nail shops. You can do your own hair and nails. You know what I'm saying? Got these same Koreans and Indians coming in, putting in, you know, making wing joints right here in the middle of the damn hood. American delis and little CCs and shit, wing joints, shit that we can do for our fucking selves, man. This shit just ridiculous, man. That's why I just got the snap, because the shit's just ridiculous. Shit that we can do for ourselves, man. I buy plates for my mothers and grandmothers, man. You know, what are we doing? What are we doing? We have to spend money with each other in order to get ourselves out of this thing. We have to understand what's going on. And we can't fucking be in denial about this shit. Can't fucking sit around and keep just telling these kids to pray and oh, you know, pray and hope God gonna do some shit. Come on, man. And have faith. Pray and have faith. We got to be serious. Well, I mean, we can't be serious. I'm sorry. We cannot be serious. Sitting around telling our children to pray and have faith in the face of everything going on. And I ain't finna, and I mean this for everybody, not for black, for white. How? This not gonna happen if you don't deal with religion. And if you don't understand where all these concepts came from, you don't understand that Christianity today is the perverted version of Kemetic culture. If you do not address these things, and if you don't understand these things, then you'll never. Because the Bible is a war book, man. You know what I'm saying? God killing more motherfuckers in there than the devil. It's just the truth. I mean, like I said, I ain't got no, it's 2013, so I ain't got no time to be nice. You know, you can cut this shit off, it don't matter. You know? But let's be honest. Like I say, in the Bible, like it says a woman shouldn't speak in church. Say a woman shouldn't even express no authority or knowledge over her man. If you understand who King James was, maybe you would understand why there is such enmity and there is such hatred towards the woman. If you understand who King James was. And see, these types of things are truly the reason that the world is in shackles. Because when you have the mental, when you have the mind, as the dollar bill, the symbolism on the dollar bill totally implicates and suggests, that when you have the mind, they will never be able to build again. And that's the only way, you know, the pyramids, that really was some simple shit, believe it or not. It ain't no telling what the hell else is around ancient Kemet and what else we hadn't seen around this world. Pyramids really some simple shit. Because all that shit just had to come off motherfuckers listening to each other, understanding that none of them know everything. You know what I'm saying? But we all know some shit. Listening to each other and understanding. It wasn't hard to build them pyramids, man. You know what I'm saying? Man just can't figure it out because man is so fucking racist. Man has built this separation system to the T. He's built it with ethnicities, with races, with nations, with classes, with religion, constantly redefining separation. When you constantly redefine, when you're constantly redefining separation, do you understand the science, the evil science and the evil cycle that you set into man when you constantly perpetuate separation? Man, this is Prophet Williams, man. I just wanted to drop some on y'all, man, because I love you, like I said, and it's all about education. Education is us learning from each other, man. Education is not schooling. Schooling and education are two different things, man. And in these words of wisdom, man, you know, we open up the third eye. We open up the third eye, and we get into education, man, because education is a lifelong process. And education is something that you can get on, baby, as long as you give it an honest ear, man. As long as you got your ears open, you can learn something, baby. And we just trying to learn something in words of wisdom, man. So I'm happy that you tuned in. Much love, peace, and blessings. And I'm going to be back to you, man, because, you know, I'll never leave you. I'm going to be back to you with another one. For sure. Bless. Be safe.